The woman had been dead for 3 days and nights, yet her soul was unable to reincarnate. The first thing she did after her death was to check on her newborn daughter, but she accidentally discovered that her husband was already with a scheming woman. Not only that, the woman also found out that the car accident leading to her death was orchestrated by the two of them, all to seize her family's wealth after her death. It was only then that the woman realized her live-in husband was far more dangerous than he appeared. At that moment, the scheming woman shifted her attention to the baby. Jealous of everything the woman had in life, she now intended to strangle the baby with her own hands. The woman, desperate, tried to stop her, but as a mere spirit, she was powerless. Fortunately, the man intervened just in time, because he still needed the baby alive to help him take full control of the inheritance from the mother-in-law. Time quickly passed, and 3 years went by. The woman, unable to let go of her resentment, still couldn't reincarnate. For 3 years, she stayed by her daughter's side, witnessing the scheming woman abuse her child in countless ways. The woman longed to hold her daughter and comfort her, but she could never embrace her. One day, her daughter was reaching for something on a high shelf when the scheming woman's son pushed her down into the water. The helpless woman could only watch in agony. The scheming woman arrived at that moment. To her horror, she held the little girl's head underwater, trying to drown her. Luckily, someone else arrived just in time, forcing the scheming woman to stop. She immediately feigned concern for the child, and with her endless lies, she managed to convince the grandmother that nothing was wrong. When the grandmother wanted to check if her granddaughter was hurt, the scheming woman panicked. She remembered she had scalded the girl with boiling water the day before, and became flustered. At that moment, the man showed up, pretending to care about the girl, but it was merely a stalling tactic. The man had already threatened the child that if she didn't listen to him, he would throw her out, so the little girl didn't reveal the truth. Even so, the man remained cautious. He repeatedly warned the scheming woman not to act recklessly again, because they were on the verge of securing millions in inheritance. The day of the woman's death anniversary soon arrived, a day the man had been eagerly anticipating. He brought the scheming woman with him, brazenly showing up at the woman's grave. The grandmother, touched by his gesture, believed he hadn't forgotten this important day. She even granted him permission to marry the scheming woman. But in the next moment, their true colors were exposed. The scheming woman tore off her mourning attire, revealing a pure white wedding dress underneath. The grandmother thought they were joking, but the man laughed arrogantly, inviting her to join their wedding ceremony. At that moment, the grandmother finally saw the man's true nature. She demanded to know why he was doing this, but the man coldly admitted that he was the mastermind behind the woman's death, and without hesitation, he prepared to kill the grandmother, so she could join her daughter in death.